for me, Rashford has got talent. If Rashford goes to Barcelona and it doesn't work, it won't be because he's not good enough to play with them, man. It won't be because of that. It will be because of this. There's talent in there. Yes, has he been hyped up at times for something he wasn't at that time and stuff like that? Yes. But I think in that type of environment, Lamine Yamal on one side, him on the left, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Pedri, Gavi just behind, or Frenkie de Jong, whichever one you want. Mate, we're going to be watching Champions League games going, this is frightening. Because he's going to lock in. I'm telling you now, Marcus Rashford's going to go there, humble himself. He's taken a 15% wage cut. That's another thing people were labelling his way. Obviously, the wages are too high. He's never going to be able to go there. He's got a crap attitude, this, that, and the other. Well, he has decided to take a 15% wage cut to make it happen, which shows me he's humbling himself to understand where he's at, and it's by any means necessary, get me there. And for me, I look at him in that team. I look at him in La Liga. If Anthony can go to Real Betis and do them type of numbers in that league just by going, let me get a fresh start and lock in, what's Marcus Rashford going to do at Barca? Honestly. And that's like you say, forget jogging on the pitch as a United fan when I've seen it collapse. It's not working. He needs to leave and he's arguing with fans in the car park and he's going to Belfast. And listen, it's been horrendous and he needs a clean break. But Marcus Rashford now, I think, this is the last chance saloon for Marcus Rashford to prove that he's the guy. Yeah. Like, he's 27 years of age. That's the perfect prime. You got the perfect blend of experience and being physically ready. He's in the prime. You're going to Barcelona. Depending on who you talk to, that's the biggest club in the world, alongside with Man United and Real Madrid, etc. Liverpool in their buy-in. That's the big fight. That's the big uns. You're going there. You're competing for La Liga. They're the current champions. World champions are in there, but you know what I'm saying. It's on a global scale. He knows what I mean. Yeah. You're competing for that. You're going to be expected to compete for the Champions League. You got the Ballon d'Or, future Ballon d'Or winger on the other wing, mate. Rashford's going to cook there. I'll say it. He's going to do well, man.
It's handsy flick.
Yeah.
The guy only knows attack.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even think about the defense. It seems it's just a literal back and forth. And the thing is with Rashford is even when he was at Villa on loan, I was impressed with him. Like he had really good spells, really good games. Him and Asensio came in January, gave that team some new life after I think Duran left. And Champions League, he should never have come off against PSG.
No.
I never understood that substitution from Emery.
Game changed from then.
Yeah, it took him off and he was looking dangerous. Even on the right, he was looking dangerous. And he was on the left to begin with. So, look, I don't know how many games he's going to start because obviously they got Rafinha, Ballon d'Or contender, Yamal, Lewandowski. So I think Almo as well. You know, so they got quite a few options to be fair.
Rashford could play through the middle as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
he'll play enough games, man. In a 50-game season,
he's going to want to be a fan favourite. By the time the season's finished, he's going to want to be like, because we know they wanted Williams and they wanted other players before him. He's probably not the first choice on their list, and his wages are high. But if he can lock in, like you said, and become a fan favourite in one season, going to put pressure on Barcelona to try and make it permanent and maybe spearhead the attack. You know, replace Lewandowski or play off the left or whatever. So it's interesting, man. I'm happy for him though. He needed to leave England a long time,
exactly.
a couple years ago.
It's not just Man United. He needed to leave, in my opinion. It's the country.
Yeah. That's why I was surprised when he went Villa because I was like, just down the M6, how much is going to change?
It's only an hour and a half.
And he still did all right, but I just think he's going to lock in this time. Yeah. And if he doesn't, like I said, it won't be because of ability. It'll be because of not being able to do it.
Laurie,
mentally.
Obviously it's a World Cup next year, isn't it? So it's a great opportunity for him to throw his name back in the ring, really, throw his hat back in the ring and try and at least crack that squad. His move does come off the back of some comments. I mean, everyone's had something to say about Marcus Rashford in the last however many years. But Teddy Sheringham did say he didn't deserve the move to Barcelona. When you see him actually moving to Barcelona, and we see the picture on here, he's probably doing that to Teddy Sheringham. Hold that. Shush.
Yeah.
Shush.
Doing that to everyone who said he ain't going to get to big.
Teddy Sheringham, he did way too much, man. There was extras
harsh,
there that made me feel a little bit uncomfortable with some of his comments. But anyway, let's stay positive. With regards to Rashford, I agree with the guys. I think that's a great move for him. Like Flex says, no excuses. Yep. I do think he'll lock in, and I think if he does lock in, he definitely has the talent to do real bits there, man. I think that's a great move for him. He does, though, have to immerse himself in the move. When I say that, go over there, be positive, be respectful, learn the language. Train hard. Be respectful to your teammates, the fans, the culture, everything, like I said. And if he can do that, You know what I mean? Because he's not reached his potential yet.
He hasn't.
Let's be honest.
And I just think, like, as football fans, especially because I'm emotionally attached to Man United and the situation that follows Rashford, it's hard. What we do is we sometimes like undervalue our players because it's gone awfully wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? Obviously, a lot of them you go, yeah, it just doesn't matter where you go, you're not good. But Rashford's a bit different, man. Like, there's like some of the best managers, three of the best managers. Unai Emery's gone, nah, man, that's a Man United problem. Come. Like you said, did all right, did quite well. Wasn't like, wow, oh my God, but did enough to get back in England
6 goals
team.
in assists in 14 appearances.
You know what I mean? And look, I do think people might have overplayed how good he was, but the improvement was there to see because he just wasn't playing football.
Yeah.
Thomas Tuchel gets the England job, goes, mate, when I was at I know English football. Don't tell me he's not good. There's mishaps, there's things going wrong, and I think I can get into him and get him to play. He's done it. Hansi Flick, one of the best managers in the world. There's 3 top managers in their own right at different phases have gone. There's something there. There's something there. But us fans, obviously because it hasn't gone right at Man United and it is right that he leaves, we underplay like, he'll never get to Barcelona, man. How does he think he's going to go there? Watch now. Watch in the Clasico.
I can't wait.
When Rashford comes, even if he...
What, Cook's strengths?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Trent probably thought he saw the last of that little Rashford chop, that famous one where he chopped in. Long time ago, we ain't really done it since. But now it's band for band because he's playing for the La Liga champions, bro.
Wow.
Real Madrid are not that. So when La Liga comes, Barca been mashing up Real Madrid recently. Innit? So Rashford's Barca are going to be on the front foot on Madrid's necks in them games there.
Yeah, of course.
Trent,
Interesting.
lock in. Trent,
Make sure you lock in.
You probably wanted to get twisted up by Rashford, didn't it?
Twist up.
But yeah, man. Like,
but so much has been said about this lad, and he obviously burst onto the scene back in 2016. You know, when he scores that, was it the hat-trick in the Europa League?
Yeah, well, he scored 2 against Michelin.
That was
and then
it,
he scored
in
against
Europa.
Arsenal straight away. Again.
Arsenal, yeah.
I mean,
39 shirt.
When
yeah.
you look
Arsenal.
at it, and this is for the whole table, when you look at the explosive start that he had, what is the reason? Is it a mentality thing? Is it the coaches didn't really understand him maybe as well as they could have? Is it just wasn't good enough? Would you
He's
guys
definitely
say?
not the last one of those. He's definitely good enough.
but
I mean, I've seen Rashford.
Why hasn't he? I mean, you said yourself he hasn't reached his potential. Why?
I think he also has to accept some accountability.
Absolutely.
I think sometimes his attitude has not been right. People have commented, Flex will know this more than I do because you would have watched him on a regular basis, but they said that he's not always been the best trainer, he's not always shown the best attitude on the pitch, especially when things ain't going well, work rate, stuff like that. But we all know that the talent is there. It's with someone like that, it's whether you can unlock that and get him to produce consistently as well. It's not just having the odd game, you know what I mean, when the cameras are on you and it's a high-profile game against Real. You've got to do it week after week. But listen, man, I think I've seen this guy play live. I remember it was, last year, I think it was, at Wembley, England against Italy. He was a Man United player at them times, obviously. And he was exceptional that day. He was in a really good England performance. And so I've got no doubt he will do well for them. It's just a question of his approach, his attitude, and how he deals with a move.
He showed it in that season a couple of years ago when he hit high heights. Like, he really has the potential to actually be a proper player. I just feel like even Man United as a club is very unstable in the years that we're talking about, where Rashford's maybe development, even mentally, not just technically, but also mentally, what you're instilling into him, the environment around him has not been something that maybe caters towards the likes of Rashford's and Martial injury issues and all these young players that come through. None of them really maybe hit any of their heights, really, when you think about it. I remember the free kick he scored at Stamford Bridge.
Wow, it's one of the best free kicks
Fell
I've
over
ever
the seats,
seen.
bro. Bruised up my knee, leg, everything.
You're not slapping that in if you're a bad player.
Keeper
Do you know
was
what I mean?
rooted.
That was disgusting. I remember that day crazy. So
Even the one he scored last year against City. Oh no, the year before.
Outside the box.
Yeah, we lost. but he has these moments. Sometimes he skips past people. PSG.
away.
He skips past people like they're not there sometimes, and you go, Rashi, man, that player there. That one there where he drops a shoulder, flip flap, chop. He's electric when he can be. And he's had two really good seasons. And the second season, the one where he hit 30 goals and got the new contract, he did score the goals in like a middle period. Like the beginning of the season, he wasn't great. Then from the World Cup to like Feb, he was unreal. Then from like Feb to the end of the season, it kind of... So he's quite streaky. He struggled to do things on a consistent basis, but it plays into what Matisha said there. Man United, as we all know, is not a stable environment. But when I speak to people around Man United, people up and close to his situation, I do see how we've arrived here. You do see, and that's like what I don't do is just go on in there and say, "Oh, I did that." But I can see how we've arrived here, which is just a really good time for him to just separate, and the club to just separate, let him go with my best wishes. I really want it to work because he's an academy kid. I want him to stay his whole career and break Rooney's record.